Singapore is known as a pretty expensive country to try and travel, and today we're going to put that to the test. Me and Aislinn's heading out on a $20 budget challenge to see how far we can stretch our money. We're going to work off 20 US dollars, which is roughly around 27.50 Singaporean dollars, and we want to have a realistic day out, see what all we can get up to, hopefully get some food, explore a bit of the city, and just have an overall good day out. So let's put it to the test.
But we are not in the city centre, we are over on the East Coast Road, so that means we have to go and get a bus.
So the buses here in Singapore are super handy, and they're also very, very affordable. I don't know exactly how much that ride just cost us, but I will put it here once I check my app. You can actually use any Visa card to scan on and off the bus. So yeah, super practical. We are now in the Buggis area, so let's go exploring.
There's so many people!
I see Mixie.
I know!
Thank you so much. Have a great day. They're so big, man. $1 for the best ice cream in all of Asia. Amazing.
No, that was mine!
You lost your tip.
So the first time we ever found out about Mixu was right here in Singapore at this shop, and we have never looked back. We have looked and searched for Mixus in every single country that we have been to since, and yeah, they are by far the best ice cream you can find in all of Southeast Asia. Cheers! Buggis Street is a great place to come if you're looking to do a little bit of shopping on your trip to Singapore, but at a very affordable price tag. You can pick up clothes, souvenirs, food, drink, and a wee bit of everything else in between. But today we're just out for a little bit of a nosy and a walk around. So we've just made our way to the top of Buggis Street, and we have found this huge hawker centre. There are so many different options, and I'm not gonna lie, we've spent the last 20 minutes walking around trying to decide what we're gonna go for, and I have decided to go for like a buffet style. I've got some sweet and sour pork, some really sweet potato cubes that are so tasty, and then just some rice to go along with it, and all of this was $3.70.
So I opted for something different than Ashley, and I went to a completely different stall, and I got a chicken cutlet Kolo Mi, which is a noodle based dish. It is super spicy, super good, and it also came with a broth, and mine was only $4. And then of course to top it off, because it's lunchtime, we both had to get an iced kopi, which was $40 each. So really cheap lunch, very happy about it, and I can't wait to get this stuffed into me so we can go explore more of this city.
If you're looking to eat cheaply in Singapore, then making use of the many hawker centres is going to be your best bet. Honestly, the options here are great, and most meals come with a really low price tag. Our lunch was super tasty and we were completely stuffed after it. So we decided to spend a bit more time just walking around the Buggis area and checking out all the stalls and street vendors lining the streets.
Priority pit stop. Water. Need to keep hydrated. So with any trip to Singapore, one of your biggest costs is going to be your accommodation, which is very expensive here in Singapore to say the least. But luckily, me and Ashley aren't actually technically paying for accommodation at the moment, and that's all thanks to a new app that we have been using called Trusted House Sitter. It is changing the game for us in terms of how we're going to travel moving forward, and it's really helping us stretch our budget further as well. Trusted House Sitter is an app that is for pet owners and animal lovers. How it works is basically like an exchange. If you're a pet owner and you travel for work or for pleasure, and you just spend a lot of time being away from the house and you need somebody to come and look after and care for your pet animals, water your plants, or maybe just look after your house in general, you can go onto the app and you can put out an ad saying that you need somebody to come and care for your house or your animals during the time you're going to be away. If you're like me and Aisling and you're a pet lover, an animal lover, and you want to go care for some furry friends, maybe a fish, maybe just water some plants, who knows, you can go onto the app and you can search for locations all over the world. So we went onto the app and we searched for sits in Singapore, and we were able to find quite a few, and we actually put in an application for a couple, and that's how we're going to be here for the next 5 5 weeks is by going and looking after different people's pets. We get to stay in their home or their accommodation at no cost, and the pet owner gets full free pet care during their time away. So it is really a win-win situation for the pet sitter and for the pet owner. Honestly, this app is fantastic. It has been making me and Aisling just feel kind of so warm and cuddly because we get to like snuggle up with all of these lovely dogs that we're looking after, and it really is a unique and different way that you're able to travel as well. And as I said, we're able to stretch our budget so much further because of this app. We're going to be using it a lot moving forward, and we have big plans on what countries we're going to go to and how we're going to bring this app into play in our lives. If you want to learn more about Trusted House Sitter, or maybe you want to sign up for yourself on a yearly subscription, you can check them out using the link down in our description below, which will also get you 25% off your first yearly subscription. I can't recommend it enough. Honestly, it is fantastic. We're so excited about the opportunities that are going to come up to us moving forward, and about all the stories that we're going to have in later years looking after all of these furry animals in different countries all around the world. Singapore really is one of them places that you don't actually have to be doing much to have a good time. We did get a bit too hot and sweaty, however, walking around the streets, so we went looking for the closest mall or shopping centre to grab a bit of aircon to cool down before heading over towards the Boat Quay area for a very quick stop off.
So now we are going to make our way over to the Marina Bay, because every time we come to Singapore we love to check out that area. There's always so much going on as well. We've been lucky that we've caught free concerts before, then you've got the light show, and you've got the gardens by the bay as well, and they're all so good because they're free as well. So if you're on a budget, they are definitely very helpful. Things you see in Singapore.
So this is now our third time coming here to Singapore, and every time we come I say the same thing. This city is beautiful. City, country, the whole place is stunning. There's so much green, so much colour, so much growth and vegetation everywhere, and it makes such an urban, big developed city feel just really beautiful to walk around. I absolutely love it.
I can hear some music, so I think we might have been right. I think there's going to be a free concert happening. So let's go and check out what our first free activity of the evening is going to be. Was pretty interesting.
So I know we already got an ice cream today, but we couldn't resist. This woman was selling slabs of ice cream out of this wee truck on the bridge here in the Marina Bay. You had a choice to either get it in a wafer or a loaf of bread, which is strange enough, but loads of people sell bread and ice cream together here. So we got a mint chocolate chip between us, and it was only $1.50.
You enjoying that?
Man, this is so good. Refreshing as well. The heat today is ridiculous. It's really humid. Ice cream solves all your problems in life.
It's a sound park. I forgot this was here. No.
You wanna go play with some sounds?
Yeah, it's so soothing.
Come on, we'll go play. Let me hear your musical talent in the building. Go DJ, go DJ! DJ Aisling in the mix!
Don't know if I'm going to be in any big orchestras anytime soon.
Magical!
I like it. I'm a musician.
A new career. So there must be
some sort of festival or something happening in the garden at the minute. It is jammed with people. There's loads of like Chinese lanterns, the kind of Chinese kind of style decorations and ornaments around, and music being played as well. Something we've never seen. This is our third time here in the gardens and our third time going to see the Super Tree show. So yeah, this is a pretty unique experience we're getting this evening. Oh wow, man, these guys are giving out like free juices. We've got 2 each as well. Unreal, because we are actually nearly out of water and juice and we're about to go watch the Super Tree show. So these are going to keep us hydrated, absolutely buzzing. Cost to the budget, 0.
Whoa, there are far too many people here, so I think it's about time we make a move.
Celebrating the connections and joyous reunions right here in our beautiful gardens.
After the Super Tree show, it was that time of day again, dinner time. And we found this wee place serving up a delicious curry noodle soup that only cost us about $4 each.
Need to get my chopsticks out, get some noodles on, get my noodle on.
It's safe to say that for $4 we were pretty happy and had pretty much spent the remaining money in our budget.
Once we finished up our dinner, we made our way back over to the Marina Bay to watch the free water and light show that happens every night at the MBS area. And to be honest, it was actually much better than the Super Tree performance earlier. It was even that good that this guy filmed the entire thing on 2 different phones at the same time. He must have really loved it. So there you have it.
That is our $20 challenge complete here in Singapore. Smashed it, no bother. We can't actually remember exactly how much we spent today.
We'll figure it out, but we know
Yeah.
it's underneath the budget.
We'll put it here somewhere, yeah, but we do know that we met our $20 budget, and that's based on 2 people as well. So if you're coming here as a solo traveller, it doesn't have to be as expensive as what you're probably imagining it to be.
Singapore is one of the most expensive countries in Asia,
Yeah,
but
definitely.
it doesn't have to cost a fortune.
Be smart about it, you know. Eat local, go to the hawker centres, travel local, use the public transport, and make use of the free activities here in the city. There's so many of them.
Exactly. They're there
Yeah.
to enjoy.
100%. So we really hope that you enjoyed this video, enjoyed this challenge. We would love it that if you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
Hit the like button down there as well.
Go on, do us a massive favour, and hopefully you will join us again for another video. See you later, lads.